Howdy, howdy. How's it going, everybody? Oh, I am sore. I just got back home from the gym. Kind of milked that out just a little bit, but we're good. We're here. How's it going? It's Monday. It's the weekend. Well, for me, it's the weekend, but for y'all, probably not. But this is my weekend. This is how it works. Excuse me. But Jim, welcome in. Callie, hello. Hi. All right. So just going through, the last week, because, we always do that up front. So work week, honestly, I don't even really remember it. It's kind of a blur, which I guess is a good thing. I do remember like the last couple of days, like just really felt like it was the day after. So it like felt like the work week was just dragging on longer than it needed to be. That's how it felt anyway. Especially when it came to Friday, where it already felt like Saturday, but I still had another day left to work, and I'm like, well, dang it. So work week was kind of slow, but I made it through. We're good. And then, so obviously we had the 4th of July this weekend. I didn't post any pictures or anything. I kind of was just hanging out with some friends and kind of just, living in the moment and stuff. Apparently, because like I had to work, and I got to go hang out afterwards, and on the way there it was pouring rain, so it was a pool party. It kind of got rained out, so I didn't even get to go swimming really. By the time I got there, nobody really wanted to swim anymore, even though the rain had finally stopped. But it's like, well, I mean, it is what it is. But had a bunch of food and it was fun. I also got to see fireworks on the 3rd and the 4th. Different events and stuff. Really, fireworks have been happening all weekend, which is crazy. But I guess people are really excited and stuff. Big lights go boom and all that. So that's always fun. Get to eat food and stuff. Instead of burgers this year, we did tacos. So I thought that was interesting, but it was pretty good. Yesterday, I got to go to this candlelight concert. And I posted a couple of pictures on the Instagram, so y'all can go check that out if you want. But basically, it's like a stage with a bunch of candles all over the stage and everything, and all the lights go down, and all you can see is like the candles. They kind of brighten up the stage a little bit, and there's 4 people playing instruments. It's a quartet it's 2 violins, a viola, and a cello, and they played they kind of alternated between ABBA and Queen. So it was an ABBA Queen concert, basically. It was really cool. So I had a lot of fun with that. And then today, kind of got off to a late start. My car has been acting up kind of weird. The AC was making a really weird noise on, I guess it would have been Friday, on the way over to the fireworks. And it was barely blowing anything. It was still cold. So I'm glad it was still cold. But just barely blowing air, and I'm like, dang it, we're about to get really hot, and I don't want this, even though like for the most part all week it was in the 80s. So glad about that, by the way. In Texas, super hot. Finally, weirdly enough, we're in the 80s in July, of all things. That never happens. But I made an appointment, and the second I made the appointment, it started acting normal again. So I don't know. I want to get it taken care of, but it's like it doesn't want to get looked at. And I even took it in this morning just to see what was going on. They said since the issue isn't happening, they're not going to be able to troubleshoot it and find out what's going on. So this happened also 2 years ago when I first got the car. I was going to make an appointment, and it started acting normal again. It realized, oh, I don't want to go to the shop. No. I'll be good. So that's a thing. So I kind of threw off my whole day, and they also shut off the water for a few hours because, why not? It is what it is. It's back on though, luckily, but that whole thing just, it threw off my whole day. I didn't really get a lot done today, but it is what it is. Michael Jackson, welcome in. Aleatorio, welcome in. Marvin, howdy. How are y'all doing? How was y'all's weekend? Did y'all do anything for the 4th? Did y'all do anything, for those who are out of, in a different country, did anything happen this weekend? Greetings, Ace. I did another This Is It rehearsal today. Cool. That sounds good. By the way, can you check if the music I requested has not been blocked? I will check in a minute. I do want to open this. I got another package. So it's part 2 of what I got to open last week. Last week we got 2 Linkin Park cards, and this is the second one. I don't know why it got shipped separately, but it did, and it came in, I don't remember when, Thursday, maybe? I think it was Thursday. And I've just been kind of waiting to open it. I think I just split the paper in half, the shipping paper in half, but that's okay. I don't think I cut that right. Oh well, it's fine. The important thing is I didn't cut the package itself. So we have another one of these. So if I remember right, it's in like this really nice foam thing, so that's really cool. Yeah, very cool. I like the casing and stuff on this. Okay. Alrighty, so this one, I'm hoping it'll show well, but as you can see, it's the full band. It's kind of blurry, I know, but I'll probably take a picture and put it in the Discord or upload them on socials or something. But yeah, it's the full band when they were doing the let's see, Linkin Park wows fans at the UEFA Champions League final kickoff show by Pepsi. I forgot where this was, but I might say, the global superstars electrify the Munich football arena with a set list representing the best of their legacy, past and present. So Munich, that's where they're at. We figured it out. So yeah, I got the final card in today, so super happy about that. So I'm gonna put that with the other 2, and yeah, I'll upload the photos and put them in the Discord, and I'll upload them to the socials, and I'll do that a little later. But it's kind of cool. Let's see here. Let me scroll back up. I went to the cemetery to visit my mom's grave. The RTH. Oh, that's that's the 4th is my mom's birthday. Okay. Well, happy birthday. I guess is it? I don't think happy birthday is the right. I'm glad that you got to go see your mom. Like I'm sure. Did you get to like talk to her like at the grave? Because I know like a lot of people when they go visit somebody, like the go to the cemetery, they speak to the person that they go to see. So did you have a good conversation? I guess it's the question I should be asking. Was at a family get together that wasn't July 4th related. Gotcha. Okay, that's always cool. I parked in the parking lot and they turned the lights off just for the fireworks. That's pretty cool. Yeah, one of the parking lots I was at, I think on the 3rd, yeah, they shut off like all the lights. They were shooting off fireworks. There was like a hospital a little bit closer, and the fireworks were way over here. The hospital was right here. They had to leave those on because, hospital. But yeah, we got to see fireworks like that. Let's see, because there's always some reason that I don't know that the songs I request 90% can be blocked from other countries. It does happen, yeah. Nothing exciting up here, just some tornadoes. Are you okay? Hopefully you're good. Hopefully everything worked out well there. We apparently had some, I shouldn't say apparently, we had some massive flooding in Texas, in Central Texas, I believe. I'm not in Central Texas, if y'all are wondering if I had to deal with that or not. But apparently they got like, I think it was like 9 inches of rain in 45 minutes, and like it turned into like this massive river, from what I'm understanding. And there was like a camp, a girls' camp and like cabins were getting washed away. I think some of them are still missing and stuff. I'm not really sure. I haven't really looked into it, but from what I understand, there's still some missing, which is horrifying, to be honest. I cannot imagine going through that. I'm hoping everybody can be found, you know. There is no 4th of July in Brazil. I don't know why. Only November 15th. So y'all don't have like an Independence Day of sorts? Or is that what November 15th is? Miss Mum OT lately? I don't think I'm understanding that one, Jim. You're joking that you do not know why, Aleatorio? For the music, some of it, I don't know. Sometimes just music is blocked. I don't know why. Certain copyright claimants just don't allow it to be shown in other countries. It's super weird. For a short time. Okay, that's good. Well, hopefully the conversation went well, and hopefully it was a nice time. Because it's the independence of the United States, not Brazil's. Well, yeah. I can watch our July 1st fireworks from my living room. Yeah, because Canada Day is the 1st, right? Yeah, it's all over the news. See, I don't watch the news. I actively avoid it. I don't know. It's just a lot of not happy things on the news. So I find out things from people, basically, and that was one of the things I found out. Where I live, there is almost never crime. That's pretty cool, honestly. In Germany, we have October 3rd, which is the reunification of the BRD and the GDR. What are those? I don't know if I've heard those abbreviations before. Could be wrong, but I'm not really 100% sure. The news never reports any miracles, and miracles happen every day. It's true. There are miracles that happen. Saiyan League also, welcome in. So in Germany, there is no November 15th, but October 3rd. I live in Kentucky. Not much crime here. Interesting. Okay. So West and East Germany. Okay. Was that the Berlin Wall? Is that what that was for? Or is that something else? Yeah, so Aleatorio, everybody's day is pretty much different, basically. Every country has a different, like, celebration day of sorts. It could be the birthday's country, or an Independence Day, or a reunification day, basically. Some kind of significant event that, you know, the country celebrates, and seems like every country has a different day set aside, basically. So it's really cool to learn, you know, every country's day, basically. And it's even cooler that Canada and United States is so close together. It's only 3 days apart, which is wild. Okay, so we've got a few in here. I have not, I didn't pull one because I did not have time today, so I may pull one if we have time, and if not, that's okay. Let me make these a little bigger. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull all of these first. All right, so I'm gonna go through and pause them real quick. Sir, I paused. Why is YouTube doing this? I got it. Okay, Aleatorio, yours is working, so that's good. I'm gonna move this over here so I can keep track of where the lo-fi is. Okay, so everybody's is working, so that's good. I forgot it was September 7th. November 15th is the Proclamation of the Republic. Cool. I hate YouTube's autoplay. Sometimes you can turn it off. Can I turn it off? Because I want to. I really do. Is there a way to turn it off? Where are settings? Settings. Let's find out. Playback and performance? No. Let's see. How to turn autoplay off YouTube. Tap your profile picture. Let me just here, we'll pull this one. I'm gonna move chat over here while I'm doing this. Cause I'm tired of this, honestly. It's old. Alright, so here we go. Go to settings. Okay, so this is different settings. Tap autoplay. Where is the autoplay? Let's see.
The autoplay feature on YouTube makes it easier to decide.
We're gonna do this.
Quickly play another related to
I don't.
autoplay on or off in YouTube's mobile.
I'm not on mobile.
Autoplay set computer. Click the autoplay toggle in the video.
Autoplay is off. Okay, so there's a toggle underneath the, like when you hover over the video, like there's a toggle thing, but it already is off. That's not, I don't know. I give up. If somebody else can find it, that'd be cool. I already gave up. Okay. A few minutes ago, I hurt my foot, still hurting. Well, that sucks. Don't do that. Be careful. I didn't know it existed. YouTube autoplay. Basically, the video just automatically starts playing when you pull it up. I don't want that. It's annoying. Each individual video has an autoplay button on the bottom, and sometimes it holds for all of them. Sometimes it resets to default. What kind of music mood are you in? I don't know. Honestly, I could not tell you. Surprise me, I guess. You know, whatever you want. Because we have a variety here. We're starting with Ooga Chaka, if you couldn't tell. That's fun. Okay. Speaking of starting, I guess we should go ahead and start. Let's get the reaction video up. Okay, so the first one is from Cali. So this is the Bass Gang. I've checked out one video of theirs so far. This one's featuring Tim Faust from Home Free. So this is going to be their cover of Hooked on a Feeling. If you couldn't tell from the little autoplay that happened, even though I don't like that, it is what it is. Okay, let's get set up. Also, if I grunt and stuff, it's because I'm sore from the gym. So I do apologize in advance. So yeah, this is the Bass Gang featuring featuring Tim Faust, Hooked on a Feeling. Here we go.
Ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka, ooga.
That is definitely lower.
I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't
That's
realize
wildly low.
what you do to me. When you hold me in your arms so tight, you let me know everything's alright. I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me.
So many people on screen.
Lips as sweet as candy. Taste is on my mind. Girl, you got me thirsty for another cup of wine. Got a bug from you, girl, but I don't need no cure.
got an octave change too.
Yeah, you turn me on. I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me.
Okay, that's a good pausing point. Every time I hear this song, and I'm sure it's like this for a lot of people, I think of Guardians of the Galaxy because they play this song in the first one a number of times, and it's always fun to hear. And also from Family Guy, if I'm not mistaken, they did a skit with this song. But so getting back to this, it's like kind of wild. They have like different ranges, like by comparison of Blue Suede, who I believe is the original that performed the song. But yeah, we started like a little deeper than normal, which is like crazy. Like everybody is just like on bass level, and then Tim Faust, who is the bassist of Home Free. Like everybody just has this like crazy low range, and it just like all together just creates this really cool like vibrating sound. And they even did like a little earthquake like animation with the bass, and that was definitely awesome. But like the starting lower, and then like the octave changes throughout the song, and we're getting a little bit higher and higher going through, which is really cool. Definitely a different change. And with how the group's performing, Tim is like the highest like vocalist in terms of range, which is definitely different from what I'm hearing, just because like with Home Free, you have like all of the different ranges covered with everybody in there, so coming to a group where everybody is bass, obviously somebody's going to stand out as, a little bit higher than everybody else. So it's really different. It's crazy, like hearing him as the highest. Like, it's so different. It's a lot of fun, really. But, all the different like animations they're doing, like they're showing multiples of themselves on here, all the different cuts and stuff, is definitely a lot of fun. They're definitely having a lot of fun with this performance. And wheezing a bit, excuse me. There's like a drum beat happening through here, and I don't know if anybody I've only done one video so far. I don't know. I don't remember if I learned a bunch about the group or not. I really can't remember. So I don't know if anybody does percussion. Like most of the acapella groups, there's at least one person in the group that does beatboxing and percussion. So I'm not sure if one of the members is doing that, or if they're using like a drum beat somewhere. Like there was one scene where somebody was using drumsticks, so I'm not sure if that was just representing drums, or if somebody's actually making the noises for the drum beat. I'm not really sure, but definitely a fun performance, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's great. I love it. Let's see here. Tim is wearing red leather jacket as tribute. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Yeah, he is. You're right. Yeah, he is wearing the red leather jacket. It didn't even register. That's wild. Yeah. The song was on a Walkman thingy that Star-Lord found in a thrift shop in space, and he played it all through the series. Is that how we got it? I can't remember. It's been a minute since I've seen Guardians. I thought Yondu gave it to him, but I mean, he could have found it in the trash. There's no telling. I know he got the Zune in the second movie because the Walkman got crushed by his dad, and at the end of the movie, he got a Zune. And I thought that was awesome because A, not iPod, B, I have a Zune, so it really resonated with me when I saw that in theaters. I threw my arms up. I was like, yes, it's awesome. I still have the Zune, actually. Tim did an interview where he said if Home Free needs harmony above the higher tenor, he's it. Really? He can go that high? I think, but not 100%. That Marwan does a lot of the beatboxing. He's the youngest and not legal, hence him having a juice box instead of booze. Oh, okay. Is that he looks the youngest? Is that Marwan? I'm guessing just based on I guess I could just back it up and see. Where's the wine? No. The dude on the left. That's Marwan. I was wrong. He's the Egyptian. Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, it's the dude on the left. That's Marwan. Who? Everybody here. What's everybody's names? Because I definitely want to learn that. I'm gonna write that down. Because I don't think I ever did, but I can't remember. Let's see. Percussion. Okay, and then I'm kind of just assuming everybody is because it's the bass gang. I'm assuming pretty much everybody does bass. I don't know if anybody specifically does any other ranges. From left, Bobby Bass, Peter Barber, Tommy P, and Marwan. Is it Marwan or Marwan? It's probably Marwan, if I had to guess. Okay, Tommy P, Peter Barber, and then Bobby Bass. I didn't write bass next to it. I should have. Okay. Aeons. Countries from left: US, Czech, and Egypt. Okay. Cool. CZECH. US. How did they get together? Like, how did they like form a group? Was everybody playing on YouTube doing different things and they just all messaged each other, or did they meet at like a vocal competition, like one of the singing shows? I don't think they've sung together in one spot yet. So wait, they all like they don't get together to perform? Formed during the pandemic. Okay. Hi from Australia. Ian, hello. Welcome in. How are you? Okay, so they all pretty much just submit their parts online and then they edit it all together. Is that basically how it works? All done on green screen. That's wild. The power of the internet, though. So they haven't gotten together to perform anything yet. So how did they all, like, did they just like find each other online then? And like each of them had a YouTube channel or something? Like, is that how that worked? Sometimes the three sing in one place, but Marwan has issues getting visas to travel. Gotcha. Okay. That's crazy though. Also very creative if you think about it. But yeah, definitely a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and get back to it. Here we go.
I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. I'm hooked on the feeling. I think you're in love with me.
The harmony is great too.
All the good love when we're all alone. Keep it up, girl. Yeah, you turn me on.
I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing you're in love with me. I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. Yeah, I'm hooked on a feeling.
Did he just eat a rose? Okay. I didn't want to interrupt. It's still a lot of fun. So yeah, like they just like kept changing the octave throughout the whole song. It's just absolutely wild. Like just all the different things they were doing at the end, like just all the like, now that I know it's all on green screen. Obviously it is on green screen just because the background and stuff, but everybody has a separate green screen. It's just crazy. But everything they were doing, like all the microphone like turning and stuff, always like that was a lot of fun. Just all the different rose like things they were doing with the roses. Eating a rose though, that's new. And then at the very end, everybody had an instrument too. So under the assumption everybody can play an instrument at least to some degree. So that's definitely cool to know as well. But yeah, like I guess I just haven't really like zoned in on Tim's performances in like home free performances, just because like like I hear him as the bass and everything, but like seeing him here like away from home free, like he definitely stands out a lot. And just like being able to hear like his range, like it's definitely, he has a wide range in terms of vocals, and it's definitely awesome. And I think it's a really cool collaboration they did here, and they definitely did a great job, and they definitely had a lot of fun with it for sure. Let's see. They do all have YouTube channels, but not sure how they got together. Peter is a reactor vocal coach. Okay. The dude in gray is Peter Barber. I think he has a YouTube channel. Okay. Also, JIC, welcome in. I think the instruments were props here. Really? It's gonna play, I know it. I mean, I can see them like just kind of pretending to play, but I have to imagine, because I mean that looks pretty real to me. But I mean it could be fake. All the instruments could be fake. Okay, man, I thought there were more instruments than these two. I saw instruments, and that's what I zoned in on. So there were two instruments. Okay, even still. But yeah, this was definitely a lot of fun. I'm glad we were able to check this one out. Let's turn this on for a second. Okay, so do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and close this one. They may play, and the instruments are likely real, but I don't think they play as they are. Well, no. But yeah, what? It was more just like I didn't know they played any instruments like in general. I didn't think they were playing during this, but it's just really cool to see like the fact that they had instruments and stuff. But yeah, I didn't think they were actually playing the instruments during this performance specifically. Okay, so the next one up is Jim. This is Salts a la mode. We actually got to check out a Salts performance yesterday. That was the reaction that dropped yesterday. If I remember right, you were talking about wanting to do this one, and you were talking about a French song. Wait a minute, didn't we check out a la mode? Am I crazy? Hold on. Did we? Because I know we checked out another one on a live stream. I don't remember if this was it or not. It sounded vaguely familiar when you were talking about it. No, that wasn't last week, and I already deleted all the other ones. Even still, we can still check it out. Okay. So yeah, this is Jim's submission. This is Salts a la mode. Let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go. Got that funk in here.
We want to make it last. So let the record spin, we take you for a ride. Non, yeah. Passer enchanté, modernité sublimée. C'est à la mode. Les pins craquent, le plomb s'envole. C'est à la mode. Ton rétro ça décolle. C'est à la mode. Éternelle nostalgie. C'est à la mode. Ça revient pas nos tapis. C'est à la mode. Les pins craquent, le plomb s'envole. C'est à la mode. Ton rétro ça décolle. C'est à la mode. Éternelle nostalgie. C'est à la mode. Ça revient pas, ça résonne. In this time machine with music coming back. Ooh. Hear the rocket beat that make me time rise. Greg Jazz, passé tout est modernité sublimée. Give me hits instead. C'est à la mode. Les pins craquent, le flou s'envole. C'est à la mode. Dans rétro ça décolle. C'est à la mode. Éternelle nostalgie. C'est à la mode. Ça revient fort et ça résonne. C'est à la mode. Les pins craquent, le flou s'envole. C'est à la mode. Dans rétro ça décolle. C'est à la mode. Éternelle nostalgie. Ça revient fort.
Got some crazy range. Okay. Got some crazy range. Just everything they're putting into this, like so much energy. It's very energetic. It's very upbeat. Just comparing this song to all the other ones that I've been able to check out, every single song just has a different like style to it, like different energy. So they have like this wide array of different sounds throughout all their songs, and I think that's definitely awesome. You know, it just shows that they have massive versatility, and like throughout this, I'm hearing different, like I'm hearing English and I'm hearing French, and I guess I could have turned that on, but so yeah, like they're kind of being bilingual during the song, which is definitely awesome. Not the first time I've heard French and English in a song. Freeze the Fall, they did a song called Oubliette, and I got to check that one out, and completely different vibe and everything, and they're in Canada, not from France going into England, but you know, still has, you know, the French language and everything. But it's definitely awesome, like hearing a song that's in English and French, and just the style of the instruments that we get here. Like I don't remember who is on drums. If it was, will it say here? Ah, here we go. Yeah. So the drummer is Robin. Okay, because they have two different drummers, and I can't remember who is who. So this is Robin, but yeah, like definitely putting a lot of energy in the drums. Okay, so yeah, Jim, you're right. Like his name is Axel here, but in one of the videos it said Alex. So maybe it's both. That's so weird. I don't know. I guess it could be both. I don't understand. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, like Antoine and Greg, like both like sharing vocals here. Like the guitar work is just phenomenal. Like just like, and he even has like this stank face like that happened, like that he just puts on throughout all the performances that he does. And he also has the gold guitar, which I guess now that I'm thinking about it, all the videos I've been able to check out, he has a gold guitar. I don't think they have a variety of instruments, because the bass, you know, is like it has this like really cool wood look wooden look to it that Axel is using. We're at 215. Let me write that down so I can go to it. Yeah, see, like it's just wooden and it looks so cool. I definitely like that. And then yeah, the guitar. Do we have a good shot right here? Yeah, actually, right there. It's just a golden guitar. Like it's so cool. But yeah, and then we have like multiple sets of keyboards as well. So like definitely awesome. So yeah, Greg on keyboard and then Antoine on guitar. Like just everybody has like this great like energy throughout this. They're having a blast during this. Like they're all like smiling and everything. But yeah, I mean they're knocking this performance out of the park for sure. It's definitely awesome. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to the rest of it. Here we go. Oh, wow. Such a great guitarist, too. Turn off caption. Going off, man. They definitely had a blast with that one. They were jamming out at the end there, like just straight instrumentals there at the end. But yeah, like they put so much into that performance. Obviously, the drums just went off at the end. Everything about that performance I thought was phenomenal. They definitely did a great job on that one. Antoine once was able to play Prince's actual. Really, that's awesome. How did that happen? Like, did he go to like Prince's estate and he was able to play it there, or did like was there like an auction or something and he was able to do it from there? Like either way, that is phenomenal. And yeah, he definitely has like a Prince influence here as well. Just everything about this was fantastic. They definitely did a great job. Definitely liked that one. Let's go ahead and mark this one off. And hit 2. I guess I don't need a period after it. Okay. All right. So this next one is from Marvin. Wanted to exit out. There we go. Ow. So this is Walk Off the Earth. This is an original song, okay, that they did. Cool. And it's called I'll Be There. All right, let's go ahead and check this one out. Here we go. The production value is pretty cool too. I have that shirt.
When the tears are rolling down like a river to the ocean, and there's no one else around. You won't question my devotion. Everybody needs somebody, and you got me. You know that I know that you know that I'll be there for the highs and lows. Give you mine if your heart gets broke. By your side when you're all alone, I will be there. When you're down and down on your luck, no ride home and you got too drunk. 2 a.m. I'ma pick you up. I will be there.
Oh,
I'll be there, I'll be there for you. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you. When you're down and down on your luck, no ride home and you got too drunk. Whoa, I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you. Yeah.
When your heart could use a break and it's too broken to reopen, I'll be patient, I will wait until you're ready to be open. Everybody needs somebody, and you got me. You know that I know that you know that I'll be there for the highs and lows. Give you mine if your heart gets broke. By your side when you're all alone, I will be there. When you're down and down on your luck, no ride home and you got too drunk. 2 a.m. I'ma pick you up. I will be there. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you. When you're down and down on your luck, no ride home and you got too drunk. Whoa, I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you.
I'll be there for the highs and lows.
okay. Back it up in a little bit. Okay, so if I'm understanding this correctly throughout the video, these are the two kids from the very beginning, and like as they're growing up, that was their father that got in the accident, right? Like, is that? Let me write down the time and go back and look and make sure that's what I'm understanding. I believe so. Yeah, that was him. Okay, so going through, like, they're growing up and everything, you know, they get teased through life, you know, it's just like they're both of them really, and you know, she looks like she's kind of going into like a medical field, and then he's going into music basically, hence the Zeppelin shirt, and you know, being in a band and everything. And so he's not taking his father's death well, like at all. He's not coping well. Even the medication isn't helping. Gets into like he's got it rough basically. He's not handling anything well at all. He didn't he wasn't able to get the help he needed. And then she, like, I think she graduated, right? Is that what I saw? Like basically he's not taking it well at all. His life is just kind of spiraling, and then her life, like, it affected her, but she kept going and kept pursuing, like she's working at a hospital now. They tried to get him help. He, from what I'm understanding, at least right here, I think that's him. He's clearly like not listening at all, because he's like getting up, he's got it crumbled in his hand and everything. Like, they're trying to put him in rehab and trying to get him help and everything. They're doing an intervention. It clearly did not work very well, because they're cutting to him being in a hospital bed. Probably getting his stomach pumped, if I had to guess. So that covers the story so far. Instrumentally, a very upbeat song to a very like sad topic, a couple of topics. It's a very like intense contrast of everything that's happening. And it's also really cool, like, most of the performances that we've been able to check out for Walk Off the Earth, they use all these different unique, like, items to make music, you know, different percussion and stuff. And here, I think it's more standard, at least from what I'm hearing. Like, you have guitar and you have drums and everything. So it sounds a little more standard by comparison from the stuff that we've checked out, which definitely differ. It definitely kind of subverts the expectation a bit, because you're expecting like all these different unique like items and instruments and stuff, and they keep it pretty standard, at least from what I can tell. Like we don't get to actually visually see any of it, but I think it's really cool. Like the song is fantastic, because like at least from what I'm gathering for the song, you know, it's called "I'll Be There." Like the father passed away from a car accident, but the family is trying to be there for the son, even though he's not like reciprocating any of the feelings that, you know, he's just not taking it well at all. He never recovered from, you know, like the accident or anything. So they're trying, you know, they're trying to be there through the bad times and the good. But yeah, it's definitely a great song, great performance. Let's see, 231. So I guess we'll go right here. And we need to back it up a little bit because it already started on the bridge. We'll go right here then. Let's see. Prince's hairdresser. Interesting. So Prince's hairdresser was able to allow them to play one of Prince's guitars. That's wild, though. Was that before or after he had passed away, though? Because if it was before, that's awesome, and if it was after, that's even more wild. But yeah, this is a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and get back to it. Here we go.
I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you. When you're down on your luck, no ride home and you got too drunk. Whoa, I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you.
I'll be there for the highs and the lows. Give you mine when your heart gets broke. By your side when you're all alone. I will be there when you're down on your luck. Give your all, but it's not enough. Take my hand and I'll pick you up. I will be there.
I will be there, I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you.
That's brutal. They had to cut the shirt.
No ride home and you got too drunk. Whoa, I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you.
For you.
And it's always like really hard hitting when you see a message like that at the end of a video with nothing playing. It said Ontario. Are they in Canada? Did we talk about that before? I don't remember. It said something about like Ontario at the end there. But yeah, I don't remember if we talked about where they're from. But yeah, I mean definitely a hard hitting message at the end there. You know, just especially just going through all this. You know, like addiction and everything. You know, it's not a good thing to go through at all. But it's really cool. Like, you know, like his sister was there for him, like even in the worst times possible. Like, you know, like she basically saved his life at the end there, which is definitely awesome. But yeah, a very contrasting video, like very, very sad and emotional, like video, and very upbeat, you know, meaningful message. You know, like it's a really cool contrast that works together very well. I also like all the visual shots that we got where while they were cutting around, like everything was like stopped. You know, everybody was like frozen in place. It was like a really cool thing that they did. I was silently enjoying the music. Nice. Definitely awesome. Yes, they are Canadian. Okay. I'm relatively sure we talked about that at some point, and I don't really remember because we've checked out a good number of their performances, you know, by now. I've kind of lost count. Like it's like 7 or 8, I feel like. But yeah, that was definitely a lot of fun. Let's see. Do that. Okay, so excuse me. The next one is from Michael Jackson. This is Michael Jackson's during the This Is It. This was the rehearsal, right? This is Human Nature. Let's turn this up in 4K as well. I need some water. Okay, let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go. This must have been a while ago. This is at 5K.
Yeah. Easy.
Put a little grip behind that.
This. That's just the test. Sound great, MJ. Sound great.
It is cool seeing like a behind the scenes aspect.
Into the nighttime, four walls won't hold me tonight.
Just them working everything out.
If this town is just an apple cart, let me take a bite. And they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why, does he do it that way? And they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why, does he do it that way? Reaching out to the nighttime, electric eyes look everywhere. See that girl, she knows I'm watching. She likes the way I stare. If they say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why, does he do it that way? They say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why, does he do it that way? I like living this way. I like loving this way. Looking out.
All right, I guess we'll pause there because he paused for a very long time there. I also didn't realize we were already 3 minutes in. So yeah, we have a lot of different like aspects to this video. So at first it was kind of like a behind the scenes where like they were trying to figure out how everything's gonna be set up and everything. You know, like different movements. You know, different like like they were kind of playing with the instruments a little bit during that, just trying to figure out where everything's gonna be. And then they cut to it was kind of a seamless cut actually from this outfit into the kind of the more silver jacket. And at least during that one, I'm guessing that was more of a rehearsal performance. And then we get to this one and I hear some of the audience. So I'm guessing this is like a live performance. This is actually like the live show of it. So it's really cool seeing like the transition between all of the different like ways they're like setting it up and kind of practicing and then actually getting to do the thing. It's definitely awesome. And yeah, like he's got like a very soft like vocal style here, except for like one moment where he puts like this energy and it's just kind of like it's a little gritty. It's kind of cool. And then the instrumental is just like really like easygoing, really soft as well. It's definitely awesome. It's a very like chill song based on, you know, how it sounds and everything. And then his movements, like he's doing well, you can't really see. He's doing that. Well, dang it. Let me try that again. He's doing this. I'm not really sure what that's referring to, but it's definitely an interesting movement. Like just all the movements he's doing. Like I know there's always like a purpose to him and everything, and I know it represents something. But yeah, just all the movements he does during his performance are definitely, you know, like even right here where he's holding his fist out and he just paused. Like it's definitely interesting. Just everything that he does. But yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun. Let's see. We watched Human Nature live at Wembley. No, the rest of the production team probably watch. Oh, okay. So it's a second like practice. It's a second rehearsal. Okay. Cause yeah, wasn't this outfit the same as this one? No, it's a different one. Okay, so there's at least 3 different outfits here. So we have this one where it's like a black jacket with like the silver. I'm not even sure what it is. Like silver on the front, and then a second or a first rehearsal where he's wearing a silvery jacket, and then we have this one where he's got another kind of jacket on. It's kind of, I don't know, grayish, and it kind of looks a little scaly, I guess. I'm not really sure. That's kind of what it looks like to me. And he's got like a red shirt on underneath. If the outfit changes, that's a different day. Yeah, I kind of figured it would be, you know, multiple days. You know, I didn't think he would just change, like do part of a song, go change, come back, do another part of the song. I didn't think he was doing that necessarily. So based on what I'm understanding, everything about this video that we're watching is rehearsal-esque. You know, like at first it was more of a behind the scenes thing, and they were kind of starting it, and then we have at least two rehearsal performances of the song. So it's basically during the tour, he basically just practiced, you know, like trying to make sure everything was good to go. At least that's how I'm understanding it. Let me back it up a little bit. And all the lighting and stuff too, like they have that ready to go as well, so they can practice with that. So that's really cool. We can't really see much else because, you know, it's a really like close-up shot of him. Like we get like 1 or 2 shots of him, you know, kind of further away, so we're able to see a little bit more. You know, like we could see, at least in this one, in this shot where the mouse is, like you see somebody sitting down with a camera, so they're filming everything as much as they can. But yeah, definitely a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of it. Here we go.
Looking out
Just holds it for so long.
across the morning, set me heart begin to beat. See that girl, so watch you.
Some sparkly pants.
Like the way I stare. If they say
They definitely stand out.
why, tell them that it's human nature. Why, do they do it that way? They say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why, do they do it that way? They say why, tell them that it's human nature. Why, does she do it that way? Why? Did he do it that way? And they say, why? Ooh, tell them. Hey, I like living this way. I like loving this way.
Is there a backing track for vocals, or is there backup vocals during this performance? Or during these performances, I should say. The keyboard's really intense. During this part, I get kind of like a Phantom of the Opera vibe from it. That's crazy though. Like just all like they have all this footage. Like they were, I guess they recorded everything so he could go back and watch, you know, certain parts of his performances just to see like, I like that part. I don't necessarily like that part. Let's tweak that part a little bit. I'm guessing that's what it's for, just to have references to everything so he can go back and see like what he liked, what he didn't like, and change, you know, things before the actual live shows and stuff. I think that's a really great idea, honestly. And I'm making guesses because there was so many different outfits during this performance. I kind of lost count, to be honest. There was like at least 4 or 5 different ones, you know, during all the performances. I'm guessing, not necessarily in his downtime, but like I'm guessing there was like set times, you know, before shows where he practiced. I don't know if he necessarily practiced before each show necessarily. I'm not really sure about that, but I have to imagine he did, you know, at least a good percentage. You know, he'll practice, you know, songs or at least parts of songs before the actual concert. That's kind of what I'm going with. Oh goodness. Okay. If you look, you can see the other people on stage. Interesting. No. Yeah, there are people up here, but this is probably not what you're referring to. It is kind of hard to see with the lighting if there are other people here. The lighting's kind of blinding from, at least from here. I feel like you might be able to make someone out. It's hard to tell though. Maybe, no, not here. Those are too narrow shots. I'd have to imagine there's probably some people back there, yeah. I feel like that's probably somebody holding a camera. But the lighting kind of just bleeds everything out, so it's really hard to see. It's hard to make anything out concrete, necessarily. But yeah, I'd imagine there's people up on stage while they're practicing, just getting everything ready to go. But yeah, definitely awesome. It's really cool to see behind the scenes stuff like that. Alrighty, so we have Aleatorio up next. Go ahead and get this other one set up. And pause before we start. Okay. Fantastic. Alright, so this is Aleatorio's. This is I can't read from here. I'm sorry, I gotta move this in. Beth trying to my brain is not wanting to work right now. I cannot read apparently. Carvalho, Beth Carvalho, and I believe the song is called Vu Festahar. Not 100% sure if I got that right or not. So hopefully I didn't butcher the song name or the person's name. But yeah, let's go ahead and check this one out. Here we go. Great energy.
Chora, não vou ligar, chegou a hora, vais me pagar, pode chorar, pode chorar.
I feel like I'm hearing multiple drums throughout this.
Não vou ligar, chegou a hora, vais me pagar.
There's a lot of people singing too.
Pode chorar. Ah, o teu castigo brigou comigo sem ter porquê. Vou festejar o teu sofrer, o teu penar você pagou com traição. A quem sempre Não vou ligar, eu não, essa aqui não. Chegou a hora, vais me pagar. Pode chorar, mas chora. Chora, não vou ligar, eu não, essa aqui não. Chegou a hora, vais me pagar. Pode chorar.
Okay, that's a good pausing point right there. I got about halfway, a little over halfway, but that's fine. So yeah, we have multiple people singing during the chorus, and then I'm guessing that's Beth that's doing the singing during the verses. Her vocals are, you know, they stand out a little bit, but it's kind of her voice is a little bit softer than I was kind of expecting, I guess. And maybe it's just like by comparison of all the instruments that are playing, and I feel like we have multiple like drums or multiple percussion instruments playing. I don't think it's just one, because I feel like there's like, I don't know, I feel like there's like multiple playing here. And at least in the picture you see a tambourine, and I have to imagine this is the album art, but even still, there's probably a tambourine in there somewhere. But yeah, even with the guitar that's playing there, you know, and during I believe it was the next verse, you know, they added clapping as well. Yeah, that's definitely awesome. The energy is fantastic throughout this. It's definitely upbeat, kind of makes you want to get up and move around and everything. But yeah, definitely a lot of fun. I know this song is from 1978. That is wild. That is 11 years before I was born. Let's see here. That one. Lyrics. They're gonna be in English. Wait, can I translate it? I lost the button. Okay. What about this one? Oh, it's I'll celebrate. That's what it translates to. Now cry, I don't care, your time's come, you'll pay me back in the same coin. Cry all you want, just cry, I don't care, your time has come, you'll pay me back. This is your punishment. You quarreled with me for no reason, now I'll celebrate for your suffering, for your pain, with betrayal. This is wildly different than what I was expecting, and I don't hear malice in her voice or anything. It just sounds like a really upbeat. Obviously, they're celebrating. You know, this person's like demise, basically. Just we've had a couple of songs tonight where it's very contrasting. It's like very, very much subverting the expectations of the message. It's crazy. Yeah, I kind of glad I read the lyrics on that one. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of it. Here we go. People cheering in the background too. So I just they're celebrating this person for just it's just I don't know what this person did to her, but it just said you quarreled for no reason. So we're suffering like the betrayal that like we're celebrating like just this person suffering like betrayal, and at the end it says with betrayal you paid the one who always held out a hand for you. So it sounds like the person that they're singing this to did her dirty, and in return we're celebrating like I don't care what happens to you, you're gonna get what you deserve. Like you know, what comes around goes around, basically. I don't necessarily think it's gonna be an eye for an eye necessarily, but I definitely get it now. That's crazy. Click to see original lyrics, Portuguese. Oh, okay, it lines up. Okay, I see. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Yeah, definitely. I don't. Would it be considered a revenge song? I'm not really sure, but definitely very upbeat. They definitely had some great energy throughout that as well. But yeah, definitely a lot of fun. That was a great pick. All right, so we got one more. It looks like. So this is Morissette. The name sounds familiar, and I don't know why. But this is "Fly Like a Bird," Mariah Carey cover featuring Kiko Salazar and Adonis Tebanda. Hopefully I got those names right. I don't know what is said here. Okay. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything. So yeah, let's go ahead and check this one out. Here we go.
Somehow I know that there's a place up above. Know my heart and struggling, free from all atrocities and suffering, because I feel the unconditional love from one who cares enough for me to erase all my burdens and let me be free to fly like a bird, take to the sky. I need you now, Lord, carry me high, down like the world.
She's got some great range.
Give me the strength of you by my side. Sometimes this life can be so cold. I pray you come and carry me home. How can we recover? Will the world ever be a place of peace and harmony, with no war and with no brutality? If we loved each other, we would find victory. But in this harsh reality, sometimes I'm so despondent that I feel the need to fly like a bird, take to the sky. I need you now, Lord, carry me high, down like the world, break me tonight. I need the strength of you by my side. Sometimes this life can be so cold. I pray you'll come and carry me home.
They also have great harmony too.
I need you.
Okay, I'll back it up a little bit. Excuse me. So I don't know which one is Kiko and which one is Adonis, but they are doing a great job with the instrumentals. It's really cool because it's just keyboard and bass, and then we have drums playing in the background as well. But I don't think there's like guitar. I think the keyboard is filling in for the guitar here. So it's really cool seeing like a lack of guitar for a change. It's definitely like kind of unexpected, I feel like. But yeah, instrumentally, they're doing a fantastic job here. Her range is awesome as well. Like she has like a soft voice when it comes to singing, but she can like back it up with some power as well, especially when she's hitting some of those like higher notes and everything. And it's also really cool. Like we have each person, you know, kind of film their own part, and they're kind of like cutting in and out and like putting them next to each other and everything. So like the filming is awesome, and it's in black and white as well. So like when you see a video that's in black and white, you get like the sense that it's gonna be like this emotional like performance and everything. I mean, yeah, there is emotion here, but it's not like a sad emotion necessarily. Like it's got this like great like vibe throughout the song. I think they're doing a fantastic job. Excuse me. This was made during the pandemic. Yeah, this was uploaded May 9th, 2020. So yeah, this was during the pandemic. That's why it's all separate. Okay, so that does make sense. She has a 5-octave range. I'm also trying to figure out why her name sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard it. I could also be thinking of Alanis Morissette. I don't think I am though, but maybe I've heard her name somewhere else, and maybe like a popular song that she did, or she did a song with somebody. I'm not really sure. That's kind of what I'm guessing, but I could be completely wrong. I could be thinking of Alanis Morissette. I don't know. But yeah, I think they're doing a great job. I have not heard the Mariah Carey version of this song, so I don't have anything to compare to in terms of if it's like a shot for shot like cover, or if they're adding their own personality into the song. So I couldn't necessarily speak for that, but in terms of the song itself, I'm definitely enjoying it. I think they're doing a great job, and I say we go ahead and get back to it. So here we go.
I need you right now. I need you right here by my side. Keep your head up.
There's the power.
What God's love you
There's the whistle noise I was expecting.
carry me higher.
She's gonna really hit those whistle notes. Very, very loud outro card, I will be honest. I feel like that was definitely striking. 1, 2, 3. No. No. You're not supposed to continue. How do I turn off autoplay? I turn off autoplay? I didn't want it to continue. So I was going to refer back to the video. Now I don't know where we're at. Okay, so I'm going to... Okay, so I can't put it at the end of the video. That's unfortunate. You know what? I know what to do. Hold on. I'll take off the endless part. Aha. You can't fool me, YouTube. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's all I wanted. I just wanted the final page. That's it. So yeah, I was expecting, because it is Mariah Carey, I was expecting some whistle notes just based on what I've like reacted to from Gabriel Enrique. You know, like the Mariah Carey songs he's covered, he hits the whistle notes. So I was kind of expecting it, but even still, like being able to hear it is definitely awesome. Like she has, you know, you said 5 octave range. Like definitely has, like we got to see that range put to work here. And like she brought in that power with her vocals as well. Like she was as she was like getting higher and higher, you can hear the power behind it. And even with Kiko and Adonis, like they were doing great backing vocals as well. Like they were getting a little bit higher as well. So yeah, vocally, this was a fantastic performance, and like instrumentally as well. Like, it's this great vibe throughout the whole song. They definitely look like they were having fun with this. I did kind of notice, like at one point, I'm not sure where, it was one of the okay, I don't want you to play. One of these shots, I don't remember which one. I think it might have been here. I guess maybe it was her hair, or maybe she hit something, but she hit the lights behind her. I saw them moving, and then it cut to another scene, and they weren't moving anymore. So I thought that was kind of interesting. But yeah, definitely a lot of fun. They definitely did a great job with this cover. Even if I haven't heard the original, I have to imagine they did that justice for sure. Okay, so I guess that's it. We got through all of them, unless there's one on my phone that nobody told me. Should probably check. Let's see. There are not. Okay. Well then, I think because it has been a very long day, I say we go ahead and wrap it up a little early tonight, because I kind of need a rest. I'm tired. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm definitely feeling it. But before we go, I figured we could go over the schedule for the week. Let me get that popped up real quick. Okay, we got that. All right, so there we go. Let me turn this down a little bit. I guess I could turn it down on my headset. That's fine. Yeah, we'll do that. So while I'm thinking about it, the one of the live streams is currently blocked, unfortunately. Let me get over here and I'll show y'all. It's the one from last week. One of the copyrights got rejected, so it's gonna be blocked until I'm able to delete it. This one's partially blocked, but I'm not sure exactly where. The one from the second, I was finally able to edit that one down, and that one is finally viewable. I had to cut out the Beatles video, unfortunately. Whoever copyrighted it did not like that it was being shown. In fact, they threw multiple copyrights on it for some reason. I guess they were really covering all their bases on that. But yeah, that one is finally viewable now if you want to go back to the second and finally watch that live stream again. If you know, you don't have to, but if you want to. But yeah, so this week, yesterday, we had a priority request from Jim. It was Salt's Only Place to Hide. Definitely a great performance. Definitely enjoyed that one. Today, it was David Kushner, the song Daylight. I got to check that out with Hermione. Phenomenal song. A lot of unexpected things happened during that one. Tomorrow, Led Zeppelin is Going to California. I apparently had not heard that song before, and I didn't realize it. And I was not expecting a song like that. So definitely check that one out tomorrow. Wednesday is the reaction recap day. So we have 3 coming out. So we have Alter Bridge's Kashmir. So it's a Led Zeppelin cover of Kashmir. Norfolka, that is Dan Vasque's new band, Glorious Death. And then Forestella, Smooth Criminal. All these we checked out on previous live streams. So these are just recaps of a couple of the live streams that we got to check out. Thursday is Slipknot, Spit It Out. Definitely a phenomenal performance on that one. There was a lot of crazy stuff happening on that one. Friday, Gabriel Enrique, speaking of, we mentioned him a little while ago. We're checking out Run to You with Dollcake. This is not the America's Got Talent performance. This is another one that he did. So even though it's a song that I had heard, Dollcake had not heard Gabriel Enrique before, so that was the first time hearing for that. So be sure to check that one out as well. And then on Saturday, we have Alter Bridge, Fortress. And I'm trying to remember if that was at Royal Albert Hall or not. So I want to say it is, but I can't 100% remember right off the bat. I should probably write those down next time. But anyway, so that is the week in review. So a lot of great reactions coming out, so be sure to check those out. Other than that, I think that's it. Looking at my schedule, I believe next Monday will be the next live stream, but as per usual, check the Discord and the posts and all that for announcements in case I change it for one reason or another, in case something comes up, because sometimes I put it on Tuesday. It just depends. I also have to check, because I do reactions with other people. Sometimes those are on Mondays, and if that is the case, then I probably won't be able to do a Monday one. But it doesn't look like I'm doing one on the 14th. On the 21st I am, but it's should be after the live stream, so I don't think that would affect it anyway. But anyway, huge tangent. Want to hear her cover of Defying Gravity? It's insane. Probably not right now, maybe next week, or if you want to drop that request on a video, or if you wanted to do a priority request or something like that, you could definitely do that. It'll definitely remind me to write it all down and everything. But yeah, other than that, y'all have a great week, and I will see y'all